Great light, everybody. This day I wanted to talk about the Christ oil harvest of your body. I've mentioned it in several of my videos. It's called the Lord's Supper, okay? It's the alchemy of your body. When the moon enters your sun sign, that's the time of your body's natural harvest. Okay, so your body is like a machine. And you have a lot of blood and you have a lot of water in your blood. Your body's mostly water. But you have a crystal inside your head. Okay? And it streams. This is the third eye. Okay? This is the seat of the soul in this place. I don't know, you could close your eyes and you could practice, but you might just try to look at the sun, look at a bright light and cover your third eye, and you'll see how it gets dark and then it gets light. Well, this eye sees. Okay? But it uses these eyes to draw light in it. And these eyes are connected in a wave of a instrument. And that's what we call the snake eyes. These are your snake eyes right here. And they connect to your bird brain. Okay? So I'm an alchemist. Most of my diet, and I've participated in the Christ Oil Harvest for several years. And I've tried to get it down to like an exact science. I know when it's going to happen. I know the natural rhythm of my body. I'm a woman. Women usually have a period around the time of their natural harvest when the moon enters their sun sign. Women should track this stuff. They should follow the moon. A lot of women are not taught about following the moon. You need to track the moon because it's dealing in your harvest time. Okay? Your period comes at the end of a sentence. Right? The work is complete, and here comes the period. Right? And then it starts all over. It begins anew. So with your body, it has to create lots of energy, right? And it also needs to recreate lots of energy. And so it takes your food and it creates all of this into energy, and it cycles and it does all of its work. And then it creates a buildup, okay, where you would have your seed bank, which is in your lower root chakra. And this energy, a lot of people would expel this energy, but this energy actually needs to be saved. You need to save your seed. When I'm talking about seed for women, I'm talking about their sexual fluids as well. Their sexual eggs, their seed. We could see the story of Virgo. She's the woman that carries the seeds, right? So we're talking about your reproductive seeds, right? Your vitality of life, your vital force. You need to collect this and save it, not be expelling it all the time. Because it takes a lot out of your body to expel. And you do need to make that rise again to the 33rd degree where it's christened, right? It's sacrificed to become christened, okay? And this oil, it travels back up and it mixes in the land of milk and honey up here in your brain. And it produces this oil. And this oil is what lights up your cerebral crown, your halo. Okay? Your halo that you have that goes around your brain. It's an active light force center. And it's like a fuel for the body. It lights up the brain. It activates all the neurons and it activates dormant DAN, which is DNA. You come more online. You have a stronger connection to white space. Your angel. You're at an angle. You're an angel. I've done stuff in my videos before to show you how the zodiac is the all-seeing eye. You can see all of your futures pertaining to your life here. You can see all your presets. You want to see when you were conceived, you just take your birth date on the wheel and you backtrack. Okay, to the time when you was conceived, and you could see all your cell salts. You could see your ladder, where it began, where you're at today and where you're going. But the Christ oil harvest, this is about activating your avatar body to the highest potential that you could fully reach in the human body. So, a lot of people want to say Jesus wasn't real. Technically, he is real because he's you. Okay, the story of this man, which I do feel like he was a literal man. Yeshua was a literal man, and he did have very strong powers. And how he was able to have these powers, just like all the other Christs that came before him, all the other avatar gods that came before him, they were able to activate their body to their fullest potential using the Christ oil harvest, because these people observed the sun and the moon. Okay, and they followed their cycles. They knew the alchemy of their bodies when they could activate. Us today, there's so much here that works against us, like our foods. Our foods have lots of chemicals in them. Lots of women, they wake up and they put lots of chemicals on their face to clean their face, to put makeup on their face. Your skin is a sponge, okay? And if you put toxins in your body has to work harder to get these toxins out, especially when it comes to your harvest. If you're putting a bunch of dyes in your hair, this is your crystals right here. This is an extension of your crystal energy. So, this is my natural hair. This is what a lot of people would call virgin hair. I can feel people with my hair. This is like a net, Lots of people can feel me because of my hair. Same thing with the foods that you eat. You should try to eat stuff that's more natural, not processed, because it puts a lot of strain on your body to cleanse out. The body is a perfect design, okay? And you need to we should all learn how to use our body more effectively and more efficiently. Okay, so I do completely believe in the Christ oil harvest because I can feel it. I've practiced it for so long. I can feel when that time's coming. I get really excited and I feel very powerful and I have lots of energy, and I've been able to train my energy and use it the ways that I want to do that, right? So I try to stay away from chemicals of all kinds. I do not brush my teeth with toothpaste. I think that is the number one harmful chemical everybody needs to stop doing, because you're literally poisoning yourself every morning. It says don't swallow. Did you know anything that you administer under your tongue administers directly into the bloodstream? The same thing with your gums. Directly into the bloodstream. Okay? It goes for even stuff that you smell. If you're smelling a bunch of perfumes and stuff, it's all messing with the chemistry of your body. So I am an alchemist, and I try to take the natural route. I try to be barefoot as much as possible, especially when I'm outside, because we're the energy upon the earth. We're the crystals, and we're connecting to white space. And everywhere we move upon the earth, we're connected to the crystal grid. There's grids of crystals underneath the earth. Okay, and they help activate us, and we connect to the core with our pillar. Okay, and I'm going to tell you, when we all start doing this, we're all going to ignite energy fields within us, and it's going to create another environment around us with the energy. So lots of stuff is going to activate when we all start really practicing this, because things will start floating. It's because of the energy field that our bodies are going to create naturally, okay? Because this air that we breathe is information. It's information. It's vital life force information, and there's light, right? There's light here. It's information. You take this in and you bring it out, and it's all around us. So we're all going to activate each other. But I wanted to talk about the Christ oil harvest and why you should participate. And it happens when the moon enters your sun sign. When the moon enters your sun sign is the harvest, the Lord's Supper of your temple body.